Hello guys, welcome back to our channel Infinity Lifesciences. Today we will discuss about the topic is pollination. Yes, bees are nature's magicians. The goal of every living organism, including plants, is to create offsprings for the next generation. One of the ways that plants can produce offsprings is by making seeds, fruits, through a process is known as pollination. Simply, pollination is the transfer of a pollen from an anther of a plant to the stigma of a plant, later enabling the fertilization. Pollination brings the fertilization by allowing the fusion of male gametes and female gametes of a plant. It helps in the production of foods and seeds. Pollination aids in the transmission of features and characteristics from both parents to the offspring. This is often done by insects. Many of the insects are needed to pollinate the local plants. A pollinator is anything that helps carry pollen from the male part of the flower, that is stamen, to the female part of the same or another flower, that is stigma. Birds, bats, butterflies, moths, flies, beetles, wasps, small mammals, and most importantly, honeybees are pollinators. Pollination by insects is called entomophily. Entomophily is a form of pollination whereby pollen is distributed by insects, particularly bees, Lepidoptera, example butterflies and moths, flies and beetles. The most important thing that bees do is pollinate. Pollination is needed for plants to reproduce, and so many plants depend on bees or other insects as pollinators. Honeybees are efficiently pollinators because the effectiveness of honeybees is due to their great number and their great social life and their ability to pollinate a broad variety of different flowers. They visit flowers to drink nectar or feed off of pollen and transport pollen grains as they move from spot to spot. Without pollinators, the human race and all of Earth's terrestrial ecosystems would not survive. Honeybees are also trained to pollinate specific crops. The bees get conditions to the aroma of particular crop, then visit the flowers, thereby affecting pollination. Among the various pollinating agents, honeybees play a very important role in pollinating oilseed crops. One bee can pollinate up to 100 flowers. The honeybee pollination not only results in higher yields, it also gives a better quality of produce and the efficient pollination of flowers. It also serves to protect the crops against pests. When bees or any insect land on flower and pollen grains tend to stick their bodies, the insect when moves from one flower to another flower of the same species, pollen gets transferred to the stigma, female part of the plant, of flowers and hence causing pollination. Apples, avocados, onions and several types of berries rely heavily on bees for pollination. The disappearance of honeybees or even a drop in their population would make those foods scarce. Importance of pollination: 1,400 crop plants grown around the world. Those that produce all of our food and plant-based industrial products. Almost 80% require pollination by animals to maintain genetic diversity within a population. If you like the video, please share and subscribe friends.